Come on, you're going the wrong way. Just as a scale in, you bloody go the wrong way. You're an idiot. The double bottom and the move up, the breakout, and now you're going the wrong way. Right, okay, now you're going the right way. I want you over bloody added for the break of the whole dollar. Let's get out. It's just not going my way either. So like, oh, if it moves up, I'll do it. Hey, Matt. Hey, Reinhardt. Reinhardt. That was a mouthful for me to pronounce. I'll give these teeth back to the dog. Right, okay, this is going up. I couldn't afford to have it pull back on me. Right, I'm just going to get back in. Bit slow to fill. Get back in for the break of $14. Move up. $13.50 is my exit. This is volatile for sure. It's a big range on it. 30 cents on the ATR. So, hey, look, we'll give it a shot. It was up 250% before I was able to trade it. I had to go and run an errand. I drew this wedge. It's now got to the bottom of the wedge. It broke below it, double bottom. Up, broke through the wedge. I got in for the break of as it broke through the wedge on this pullback here. Moved up. I added for the break of the whole dollar and then pulled back. So go figure. I'll try again. I'm going to wait till it breaks the whole dollar this time, not just taps it. I'll wait for the break of the whole dollar before I add. 10-cent spread, so ish, give or take. Caught between the spreads at the moment, funnily enough. Hey, Tamimi, Steve. This is Mack. Mack Pharmaceutical. Really good cancer catalyst. Clinical trials, cancer catalyst. And they've got milestone payments that are due as a result of that. So that's why it's moving up. Well, you do you, Kyle. I'm long on Mack, so that tells you my opinion on it. One of us is going to be wrong. Probably me, with the way I'm trading it lately. But if this breaks 14 again, current high of day is 1440. But if this breaks 14 again, we could go up and test $15, $16. Extremely extended, so if you're shorting it and it's really my exit was 1350 there, and I'm still holding. Why am I still holding? Need to get out of this. Need to cut this. Let's support at 1325 quite a bit. So if it breaks below that, I was going to cut at 1350, but I missed it. Oh, 1325, I'm going to get it. Well, I've seen them move bigger than this. This is 250%. So I have seen Neurosense moved 850% intraday. Back in February, March time. I've seen HKD moved up stupid amounts across a couple of days, mind. But a couple of 100% with the right catalyst, a couple of 100% is not unusual. Particularly for low float stocks, low float, low cap stocks. Particularly when you look at the relative volume, normally Mack trades 25,000 shares a day. Today it's traded over 8 million shares, so 8.25 million so far. So it's a big difference in volume. I mean, the relative volume is huge. Well, I'm hoping today won't be as bad as yesterday, but it's not looking favourable right now. Got the support at the $0.25 there. It's been a key level. Now, I'm not optimistic this is going to go my way right now. Got 5 cents on this. I mean, it's up at 1360 on the ask. 68. Can we get a breakout? 70, 72. Needs to be over 13.90. It needs to be over $14 really and hold. That's what I'm looking for. $14 to start off with. I wouldn't mind. I was about 1,200 up on this a minute ago. That's how quickly it moves. I added to my position. I was for 5,000 shares. I doubled up and added another 10,000 for the break of the whole dollar at 14, and then it reversed on me. So it can be like that sometimes. Can we get $14 this time? Well, it was a large ask to get green on the day. I mean, I was that's 1380 on the ask, 82. Here we go now. Can we break this resistance level? That's the question. $85 on the ask. I'm going to add at 14 for a break of 14. I'm going to wait till it breaks 14 and holds now before I add. That's what I did wrong last time. Got rejected at 14 last time. 1398 we got. Just going to reduce that as it pulls back. With a double top. I got out before that flush, I think. Ah, no, I didn't. Missed it. So we're going to break 14 here. Break of $14 is my entry now. High of day still 1440, but I think if it breaks $14, key level, psychological level, whole dollar level. Gets above $14, we could be at the races. Interesting trying to trade this though. Gotta be honest, it's a challenge. I'll get back in on the support at 13.25, or I'm getting in at $14. It's ranging between 75 cents up and down right now. $14 and $13.25. It did dip below it here. I don't know what this mess is. It looks like algorithmic trades by the looks of it, but inverse head and shoulders is what I'm seeing getting on the so here head shoulder head, or even a shoulder head shoulder. So shoulder head shoulder. There's multiple inverse head and shoulders here is what I'm seeing. I don't know if you're seeing it different, but I'm not saying that's going to, which is why I'm waiting for the break of 14. Faked out there. Got faked out here, got faked out there. So now as two fake outs, I'm 1500 in the hole. So the next time it's got to go for me. We'll see. It might not. Might pull all the way back down to 1325. In which case, on its way back up again, I'll get in. We're getting a lot of support on this 1325 level. And we have resistance here. Well, so 1325 is a key level. I mean, we're at highs. It's blue skies after $14. Well, after 14, if it breaks new highs, it's blue skies on this. So there's not a lot further it can go. I mean, there's a lot further it can go, but there's not a lot of resistance. No confirmed resistance levels. Just psychological resistance levels. There's an argument for this being a double top. M pattern. If it breaks 1325, that will be the case. M patterns are notably bearish. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button if you're watching on YouTube. Make sure you hit the like, get that like. There we go. There's the M pattern. That's a bearish. Now, where did we get the double bottom here? We got 1370, 1375. Oh. Yeah, Clovis had a halt. Vardy's moving up after a huge sell-off. So now I'm seeing the M pattern on the 5 minute as well. So it's looking, this is looking like it might have topped out. So you might be right with regards to the short there, Kyle. Could be a good move. If it breaks below this, makes new lows here, and it definitely is, because we're getting the M pattern on the 5 minute as well. So breaks below kind of 1270. We can look for something else. Yeah, unfortunately, that's pretty much where I got in. Well, I got in for this pullback here, so I saw the double bottom here, and then I got in as we got this pullback here. I got in for this move up. So I was about 1200 up here, and I added to the position instead of taking profits. Greed. And it pulled back, so that's why I'm now 15. I got in again here, but that's why I'm 1500 down at the moment. So look, you trade what's in front of you, and this is what's in front of me at the moment. There's not a lot else moving other than this, so there's all eyes are on this one. How's my day been? Well, mixed bag actually. I had to nip out to my lad's school. Hey, look, 1500 is not a big deal. 15,000 is. So that would, you know, you've got to put it into context. I can recover 1500. Gonna finish my tea? No, not yet. Got confirmation of the reversal before I. There you go. There's the confirmation of the reversal. Right, small wins. Let's look for small gains. High 1345. I'm a candle on the 5 minute. 1345, the high of that hammer candle. Good. Like something at the bottom, you don't try and catch catch it on its way down, falling knife. Same thing. You trade the momentum. If it's at the top of its run, fine. I'll wait for it to consolidate and break. Which is why I'm waiting for confirmation and a 5. I'm looking at the higher time frame right now. I'm not looking at the 1 minute for a potential entry. I'm looking at the higher time frame. Like I say, you can never say that 200% up is the it's extended, yes, but you can't say that's it's at its extreme, that it's finished its run, particularly when you've not had any consolidation. So if you're looking at it on the 60-minute chart, for example, it just moves straight up. So it needs a pullback, it needs a bit of consolidation. That's okay, we don't mind. I'll take the consolidation, I'll take the pullback, and then look at the higher time frames for continuation and a move up. So right now, the VWAP is down at 1160s. We're up at 1340s, so it is quite extended. I'm waiting for a confirmation, a green candle confirmation. That's 45. This was 49. So really need a candle that's going to. If you look at this on the 30-minute, right now, that's a classic bull flag formation on the 30-minute chart. So you've got the move up, consolidation. So I'm looking for the confirmation, if you will, for a breakout here. You look at it on the 60-minute. That's a daily. So look at it on the 60-minute. This is the first red candle on the hourly. So if this breaks above $14 again, we're back at the races. You know, come 9 o'clock, we've got 15 minutes, 13 minutes before 9. If this breaks up before up above $14, we're back at the races and moving back up again. So you look at the higher time frames. Right now, 15-minute is still in this consolidation range. So when you've moved up 200%, of course you're extended. You need that consolidation. So, which is why I've drawn this descending resistance that it needs to break above. What do I think Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin's having a torrid time with the latest debacle. So this is the problem with crypto, and I'm not saying cryptos because I'm holding Bitcoin, I'm holding Ethereum, I'm holding Cardano and XRP, I'm holding some of the some bigger coins, but the problem is a lot of these exchanges were using their own collateral, their own holdings in crypto as collateral for liquidity, and that's kind of a cyclical situation right now. So we're looking at Bitcoin is 17.5, 17,565. It could pull all the way back down to about 15,000 if depending on the situation. I don't think it will. There is strong support at 17,500. But could it get worse? Absolutely it could. FTX is consolidating around 450, 448 and change, 449 and change. Well, it's 452 now. It's consolidating around 450, but if FTX continues to plunge and plummet, that could cause controversy. It could a lot of catastrophe across the board. So go figure. Crypto at the moment is not in a happy place. I mean, I'm looking at everything else that's moved. There's a couple of reasonable movers, but nothing of note. I mean, yesterday's big loser for me was basically never recovered from. Hardy. Now, if I look at the volume from yesterday, huge volume without much movement. Nearly 6 million shares traded yesterday with Hardy. It's pretty much the same as the day before. Which, when you think about it, that's 5 times more than it did when it moved up to its peak, and twice as much as it did when on that run up. So there's a chance that Huadi's, you know, the offering's complete there already. I'm waiting for no confirmation on that, but just the amount of shares that have been traded on that would suggest that it has. Hey, Fuzzy. And there'll be lots of traders like me. There's a stock here that's moved up over 200% on the day already, and they're in a losing situation because they got late. They got into it late, but that happens. I mean, I don't really trade any of these with the volume. I mean, it's good relative volume. Look at Carla. It's good relative volume. I mean, it's like 10 times relative volume. But there's not enough volume, so you can't trade it. I mean, relative volume is the most important thing, but you do need a reasonable amount of volume coming in to trade it, to move the needle, to give you the volatility. Relative volume at 3x ideally or better, but you need to be trading at least 20,000 shares a minute. Otherwise, you're just going to get no movement. Veru is... had a consolidation day yesterday after a big move on Monday. Veru could move today. We'll see. DWAC heavily down. One of the biggest losers pre-market today. Look at the losers on the scanner. DWAC comes in at number 5. So DWAC, one of the biggest sell-offs on the day. Look at Upstart, is also a big sell-off, but we're getting a bit of a bounce there. So if you look at this on the 60-minute chart, got a bit of a W formation now and moving up. So Upstart could be interesting for a reversal. That was based on very poor earnings yesterday after hours, but it's not a bad company. I mean, let's get rid of that losers. I prefer to go to the long side. So, whilst this keeping an eye on the losers is interesting for reversals, I will see that if I see a big loser and it is genuinely going to reverse it to the level I want it, I need it to, then I'm going to see it on the momentum chart anyway. So, like if I look at Hive, for example, is on the momentum chart. It's a big loser right now. Well, it's a loser. It's down on the day, but it's moving up. There's no volume. Can't trade it. What else is? Well, there's nothing really. Novavax, I traded after hours, made $850 on this yesterday. I think I'm just going to be patient from here on in. Just been impatient. Maybe I should have shorted Mack at the top, like Kyle did. It's a finance company, Imran. They're in the finance industry. We partner with all kinds of lending institutions. Basically, they do a lot of the credit analysis for lending institutions. So, particular high risk candidates. Okay, I guess it's feeding the thing time, isn't it? Feeding the beast. Come on, beast. Come, beast. Up you come. Up you come. Gotcha. Yeah. You can have another one at 5,000. Halted news pending. Very. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Let's see what happens. I've got it on watch. Nobody trading it at the minute though. Oh, double bottom on Meta. Look at this. Nice double bottom here on Meta. Having its bounce. Big bounce today. There's a huge gap. If Meta gets up above, what did we gap down to the other day? Meta gets up above $103. Huge gap up. Huge window. $102.50, $103. So there's Meta could have a big day. Hey, Dave. Well, absolutely. It's the whole thing there, Imran, is about EBITDA. So how EBITDA works, it's outgoings. It's classic outgoings versus income versus outgoings. It's the whole Charles Dickens analogy, isn't it? You know, if you've got greater income than you've got outgoings, then the result is happiness. If you've got greater outgoings than you have incomings, the result is misery. And that's not quite what Meta was doing, but they were investing in a losing platform. There's a whole bunch of expenditure that was not giving them return. So they decided, oh, I know what to do. We'll just fire a bunch of employees, because human capital is usually one of the most expensive one of the largest expenditures that you have. So get rid of a bunch of employees. We'll still project the same productivity with half the people, and yeah, Wall Street will love that. But in reality, you'll find that it doesn't kind of work that way. A lot of companies try and do that, and it doesn't work that way. You get rid of the people that are giving you the productivity. Where's the productivity coming from? But it's all about EBITDA. I mean, I had to do that in my last job. I was tasked with doing that. I was given an increase in target on the sales target for the region, and asked to lay off half the team. I'm like, hang on a minute. So I've got to increase the sales by approximately 40% with half the team. Okay, that makes sense. CPI tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. to market time tomorrow. CPI numbers come out, King. Okay, let's have a look. Is Mack moving back up towards $14? It certainly is. Double bottom there. I missed the breakout. $14 is really what we're waiting for. We need the break of $14. I'll take a position after it breaks $14. I've been faked out twice at the whole dollar now, so I don't want to be faked out again. We've got this nice double bottom though, which is quite bullish. We found support down here at the $0.75 level, 12.75. the CPI, the CPI, Alfred, is 8:30 market time tomorrow. So that will be 1:30 UK time. So that's the US consumer price index gets dropped at 1:30 UK time. So that'll be, as I say, 8:30 market time. Upstart still spiking up. Craig David. Apparently, Craig David has gone on record as saying that Bo Selector ruined his life and his career. I'm like, cool. How someone can get so butthurt about parody. You don't hear Mel B saying the same thing, though. Scary Spice. Oh, stop! Mack is extremely tricky. It's fun. It's not fun if you're losing like I am, but it is tricky. Like I say, I saw the double bottom here, the move up. It got rejected at $14. The double bottom here, we got the move up. Are we going to get rejected at $14? So what we're now seeing is patterns emerging. So it pulled all the way down to 1270, 1275, or whatever. Double bottomed. Moved up to $14. It pulled all the way down, double bottomed, moved up. Is it going to get to $14? We've got this descending resistance from the highs, which it seems to be struggling with. Just keep moving this line to accommodate, but it's giving me an idea because it's going through multiple points. So and our old friend from yesterday, Hoodie, just spiked up. Low. It's not, the volume's not enough, but you stink. I think you're going in the shower there. You stink. That pond you've been swimming in. Yeah, proper bowl. Absolutely will. Yeah, trade Meta instead. I mean, I'm looking at Meta right now. It's up at 101.50s. Probably get to 102 maybe. Looking at Meta, 5% up on the day today. Current high of day 102.12. Let's put a nice little number up at 102. That's your high of day so far. Let me put a line there. It just bounced right on the $100 level. Twice. It's double bottom. Well, I can't say. I should have. I wish I could say that, Captain. Yeah, the Mack is indecisive at the minute. It's tricky trading it. So if you look at it on the 30, like you say, I mean, you've got the flag, still not broke out from that flag. 15-minute, still not broke out from the flag. So really, we need to break $14. Otherwise, this is just not reliable. I mean, we're still getting. Let me just put another line here, another rare line in there. Put it on draw it on the 2 minutes so that see it. Let's draw a big rare line here. See where that comes in. Well, that didn't last very long, so that's not. Trying different methods of TA. That's not going to work. So this 1270 is a key level. $14 key level. So there's $1.30 in the range here. Yeah, trade desk. 608,000 shares traded today. Range of 14 cents. ATR of 14 cents. Trade desk. Was it got earnings 10% up? It needs to be a little bit more volatile, ideally. I really want the volatility. Yeah, Q3 earnings results were released this morning. Better than expected EPS and sales. Yeah, she did. She got a little treat. Not a lot else moving, guys. Mack is the top mover, and TTD's got lower volume, but Quotient, low volume. Turkcell, low volume. Fiverr, low volume. You see a pattern emerging here? Roblox, that's got decent volume. We don't mind trading Roblox. Had a bad day. Roblox is trying to make a move up. Let's take a position with Roblox. 10-cent spread. We're going to get $35 out of this. $34.20, so we're looking at Okay, so Mack went all the way down to 1270 again and bounced, and it's on its way back up again. So look at Mack all the way down to this 1270 support and back up again. We're getting a bit of a trend there, so now that we're seeing a trend, we might be able to trade that in the range a little bit later. I'm just going to give this 20 cents. There we go. Really want the bid to go with the ask. Come on. Nice. Looking for the break back over 35 and hold. $34.99 on the ask. I'll just get out there. Let it pull back. There we go. 1,300 bucks on Roblox. Quick scalp. We've got 15 minutes to the bell, guys. My goodness, this late. Maybe I should do a late start every day because this session's gone really, really quick. I can see Roblox making a. I've got a window here to $38. Lovely window to $38 if it continues. Looking on the daily for where the key levels, so 35.83, 30, so 35.83, 35, 36, $36, give or take, is really the next key level. After that, we're looking at 37.50. Hey Phil, yeah, I'm okay, mate. Not too bad. Just waiting for the break of new highs on Roblox. Yeah, I think if you can short it, might be worth watching. Mack is just ranging right now, but it's coming back down towards the 1270 level. If it comes back down to 1270, that double bottom formation that. So let me go back to Mack and show you what I'm talking about. There's a pattern emerging on the 1 minute or 2 minutes or whatever. So we had this move up, pull back to 1270, and it moved up to the highs, and then when it pulled back to 12, it did a bit of range. It pulled back to 1270, double bottom here, moved up to $14, rejected, pulled back up to $14, rejected, double bottom at 1270. It's moved up, rejected, same descending resistance, rejected up here at 1380 something or other, pull back 1270. Is it pulling back? Moved up to 1325 again, 1325 here as well. So we're getting a bit of a pop, a bit of a pattern emerging. So I'm looking this maybe 1270 again. It's the double bottom for a move back up now, because we're getting, it's history doesn't repeat itself, but it mirrors, particularly on the stock market. So we'll keep an eye on that for the double bottom and move up. It's just ranging in this channel here, in this rectangle. How's Roblox getting on? I want to. Eden Vance there, Captain. No trade there, buddy. It's not doing anything. Hey, it's not doing anything. It's looking horrible on the 60 minute, on the daily, and there's no volume. So I'm not sure what you're hoping to see there, buddy, but I'm not seeing anything for you. Easy to borrow. Duh. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any restrictions on it either, so. There's no margin, well, I know there's no margin restrictions because I've been trading it already. Okay, do you want another treat, baby? Thank you, baby. Here you go. 5,000. They like you today, don't they? Hey? Don't they like you? It's that pretty bow you're wearing in your hair. What have you done? You're gonna have to get it again now. That's my teddy bear. So Meta approaching highs of day, a little over 102. Could be of interest. Roblox pulling back after this move up, consolidating 35 or above. It could be of interest. Good girl. DWAC is tapping that VWAP level. Veru still halted. Yeah. Roblox pulling back towards the VWAP. We've got 10 minutes, time for a bio break, and I'll get a top up on my tea. 10 minutes to the bell, so we've got a bit of time. changed my mind about the tea. I think I'll have a pint of dragon's blood instead. Was it Charlie Sheen had tiger's blood is what he was calling it? Let's have a look at Rumble's down, DWAC's down. The midterms won't affect the market until we start seeing results coming in. So then, if we see huge Republican wins, I think we'll see the market will affect. If we see a lot of Democrat wins, I don't think there'll be much difference. I don't think it'll change much at all. That's just my opinion. So, Cala Pharmaceutical. Not seeing any patterns to trade there at all. So Mack's breaking, it's just testing below that 1270 support level. It's been down here a few times. Not quite closing under it. Not quite closing under it yet. We'll see. Mack could be interesting at the bell, one way or the other. Kavana, not seen that one for a few weeks. $770s. Isn't that a bit of a contradiction in terms there, God? I mean, we're talking about Weatherspoons and you're saying it's a posh top-up coffee. I don't think anything you can get in Weatherspoons is posh, from my understanding. Is that not right? But hey, look, maybe the Weatherspoons are moving up market and nobody told me. But I know from the last time I was in a Weathers, it certainly didn't look like it was moving up market. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a fat bloke on the internet with an opinion. I've seen slums in India more posh than Keithley. Yeah, choppy day today. We're not badly down. We were 1,500 down, then we traded Roblox, so we're pretty much scratch on the day. $200. We can make that up, or we can add to the deficit at some stage. So let's just go back to scratch. Well, let's be patient. Wait for the opportunities, I guess. Is Roblox making its move back up? Yeah. Got over $35. It's it got rejected at 35 previously, just. Now it's holding 35, so let's see. Got 3 minutes to the bell, so I'm not going to trade Roblox just before. Where's the volume gone? There's been no volume for the last month and a bit. The volume has really disappeared out of the market for the last, well, the whole of October actually, Teddy, and November's been no different. So why is it fired up? Why is what fired up, Nitro? Mack? Oh yeah, it's good. It's got a good catalyst. It's got a stage 2 clinical trials catalyst on pancreatic cancer. Good clinical trial results, which means that they're entitled to a milestone payment on the back of those results. So that's why it's moving up so much. That's why it's fired up. So I'll wait till the open. Let's see what happens. I'm going to keep my eyes on Mack. I'm going to keep my eyes on DWAC. I'm going to keep my eyes on Facebook. Veru's still not resumed. I've got Roblox on the screen. So let's see. Yeah, so Ari is up on Q3 results. Same as Kala. Ivor trying to bounce. Fiverr's up on Q3 as well. It's not good volume at all. Well, we've got 30 seconds. I'm gonna switch the scanners over to the regular session, and we'll just wait for something to present itself. It numbs the pain, Alistair. You know yourself. Therein is the bell. Welcome to the roller coaster that is the stock market. Let's wait for one way or the other. Mack down, halts on MPAA, SPRY and CARG all halted. So let the opening range candles form, and we'll see what happens. First 5 minutes. DWAC trying to move up. Max just choppy at the moment. Meta broke highs briefly. Struggling up at 102. 102.12, it went up to 102.20. Meta making moves. Meta breaking highs. Should have had a stop in place there, Tony. That just cost you a lot of money. $2 flush on Meta. You don't normally see that in that quick time. Ouch. That was painful. What's the market doing? Selling off. No, it's even more painful because Meta's bouncing back as well. I could buy the dip or cut the position. And I cut the position. Should have bought the dip. I've not got much buying power left after this. So really need this back up towards breaking highs. $103 would be nice. Matter's getting a bit choppy now. Mack selling off, Roblox consolidating, EWAC consolidating. Choppy as hell, absolutely. I think that's probably the best description I've had. Best description you could give it. That's exactly what it is, choppy as hell. Can we break highs? Can we get to 103 here? That's the question. Break highs 150. Take half the position off. That's okay. You're just shouting at me. That's okay. Yeah, Mack halted to the downside. Meta moving up. Blocking a little bit. Fine, I'm still holding $500. I'm green on Meta now, which is not bad. But still holding 500 shares on Meta. Breaks 103. I'll add back to the position. I'm currently 102.34, so I can scale into this at will. I would wait crypto out and see what happens with the FTX situation. Does Binance buy them or not? That will, once that comes out in the wash. Okay, so we're green on the day. That's a good start. Thank you, Meta. $3,000 down to $250 up. So that's a good start. Right, so high of this one is 102.89. So 103 is really what we're looking for a break. Woohoo, green. It's a long time since I said that. I've not been green this week at all. I took a big trade. I took a trade first thing on Monday. It didn't go my way, and I was trying to dig myself out of a hole. The same thing yesterday. So this is the first time I've been green all week. Still green on the month, though. Yeah, and that's what I'd do. I'm not financial advice, but that's the catalyst that's causing the turmoil. So I would wait to see what the fallout of that actually is before taking a position. Are you breaking 103 or not? You know you want to. There we go. 103.20. Let's 104. Come on. You know you want to. Yeah, Mack's selling off hard, which is understandable. It could still come back. It's only down at the VWAP. It's just right at the VWAP. Still up huge amounts on the day, 186% on the day. So it's still bullish overall. high of this candle is 82, 81. We're just watching Meta right now. In Meta, 2,500 shares. The move up. So struggling at 103. Just hit that. It's triple topped. Just going to get out. It might break, but it's triple topped. Until it breaks the highs, it's not really interesting me. Here we go. Who's sleeping that hard? That's the Chow Chow. You must be new to the channel. That's the special. That's the special. That's the special on this this channel is the Chow Chow snore. That's what you bump up the likes for, is to feed the Chow Chow so she snores louder. Yeah, absolutely. Don't like that doji. Just trading Facebook here at Meta, as it were. It's not really moved up huge amounts in terms of overall on the day. Almost 7%, 6.8% on the day. But it's looking bullish. It's looking strong after Zuckerberg's news. We just did make a new high, so that's what I'm looking for. But kind of also looking at the potential M pattern there. So I'm just gonna breaks 103 to the downside. I'll exit. There we go. That's what I was looking for. The move to the upside, not to the downside. Broke highs again. It's doing that, but it's very choppy today. Very choppy. Almost Mack buying power for me, that. Right now. Goal of 55. 102.55. We're stopping at 102.60. I'm giving 40 cents on this, so I could lose like $2,000 on this if necessary. I've got 40 cents stop there from where I'm in. I'm in at 103. I've got to stop at 102.60. Which is where that last candle came to. There we go. Stopped out. No, not quite. Oh yeah, I did. Got stopped out. Well, from green on the day to back to where I started. 2k down. But I'll wait for the move back up again. It's just difficult. Oh, I don't know about that, Alistair. I think we're going to see a lot of changes. All the kids are going to have a go. Well, it's struggling with getting green today. Roblox is looking like it could be worthwhile trading. I think Meta's going to come good after the when it bounces. And even Mack might not be done yet. So this pullback is healthy. If you look at this on the 15-minute chart, this pullback's actually healthy. I mean, it's come all the way from like $4. It's up at like $12. So this pullback's healthy. It just needs to break this downwards resistance. So we've got this descending resistance still on the 15-minute. And it still needs to break this. It's been up there a few times now. If it needs to break that downwards resistance. If it breaks that downwards resistance, look at it on the 30 minutes, exactly the same, then it could be bullish again. Not saying it will. Right now, though, it is trying to bounce and recover the VWAP. So Mack, I'm not saying it's going to rally, but the consolidation it's shown is not unhealthy. Market pulling back, Meta following the market, it looks like. So look, I'm on the two so I can compare them side by side. And yeah, pretty much. I'll wait for the market I'll wait for the SPY to turn around. SPY starts showing bullish and back over the VWAP pile, then I'll look back at Meta. In the meantime, let's look at other things. CGC, Canopy Growth had good results. This has moved 40 cents on the day already. Yeah, Cala has been good result. Good. It's still quite choppy. It's not really. It's not got past the pre-market highs. Pre-market highs were 787. So it's whilst moving up, it's not exactly. It's not exactly extremely volatile. It moved up. Most of its gains were pre-market. Veru still halted yet. Yeah, Alistair, you're absolutely right. I'm the same. You know, the gap and goes. I think we got one. I think we got DWSC did one, but it didn't go parabolic. It just moved up. I think we got. It's a long time since we got a good gap and go. Let me just have a look on which one I think was the last time I got a good gap and go. It was probably DWSC, maybe. That would have been a good few weeks ago. Backside, maybe. Yeah, just not. There's nothing. No, there's just the lack of parabolic movers is a bit of a worry. Canopy growth. Let's go back to CGC. That moving up. So. Cargo. Moving in the right direction, just low volume. Invite had earnings, smaller price. Meta could be a good time to take a position at 102.50. 102.54 on the 5 minutes. So 102.50, that's for Meta. Roblox. Pulling back to the VWAP. I don't know. I think it's because bear market, Captain. You're not seeing as many gap and goes because bear market in 2022. Bull market conditions make it easier for the gappers to sustain. You get the moves up and then you get the bullish sentiment at the bell. Whereas at the moment, bear market conditions, you get the moves up and then bearish sentiment at the bell. So you don't get the sustain. You still get some moves up, but nothing goes parabolic at the moment. Goldfields. There's no movement at the moment. It's moving up nicely, but there's no movement. It's 6 cents ATR, so the volatility is lacking. Increase the volume here. That should help. There we go. That means 20,000 a minute on average. Upstart. Moving up again. Some Upstart's nice. At 15s. I did a halt up actually, Upstart, 15th. Yeah, earlier. Break of the whole dollar. Good to see this above $16 Upstart. It's a nice window on Upstart all the way up to $18. Need to see continued break of highs, particularly on the 5 minute. Yeah, nothing is sustaining. That's the problem, Captain. There's a lot of volatility, but with little volume. If you're tracing it with the little volume, you're not getting the reliability of the moves. That's the problem. So we want the volume. Low of this is 65. Stopping at 65. Low of this candle on the 5 minute. Now we've got the rabbit ears, devil horns on the 5 minute. Double top on the 1 minute. Needs to break back above $16. Yes, he is, and that's going to have a bit of a knock-on effect. Musk swapping the Tesla shares for Twitter shares is going to have a knock-on effect on both on the price of both of them. Of course, you can't buy Twitter because it's private, but he's going to be selling Tesla shares to pay for his Twitter position. Yeah, nothing sustaining right now. Bloody frustrating. Looks like this is going to stop me out. 65. Breaking lows on the 5 minute. It's not what we want to see. It's not very bullish. I'm not missing any moves. There's nothing going parabolic. Oh, come back July. Well, I say that. Len, XHB. Let's have a quick look at those. XHB. No, that's not really going parabolic. What about Len? Oh, Len's moving up nicely. Low volume, but moving up nicely. And Toll Brothers. Yeah. Yeah, so it's going to stop me out now. This is going to break lows. I didn't expect it to give me that much slippage, mind. I had my stop at 65. Come on. 15-cent slip is not on. Meta. Let's go back to Meta. You were doing all right for me. Double top here at Meta, double bottom on the SPY. So why is Veru halted? News pending. Just waiting for the news to come out. Nobody knows why Veru's halted at the moment. It's a news pending halt. It's going to take me green on Meta at least. It looks that way. 104 incoming. Can we get a bullish sentiment on the market? If I just held my position here, that'd be absolutely quids in. Go figure. My first position that I took with Meta today would have been 102. 101.76 I bought in for 5,000, so it would have been $2. It would have been 10 grand up by now. So the overall market, despite nice double bottom formation, the W setup here, it's a bullish formation. And so unless we get a fundamental catalyst to outweigh the technical, it's looking quite good. Looking for 104 on Meta. We're 85, 88 on 87 on the 89 on the ask. We're up to 103.90s. We're over 104 now. Can we get 104.50s? That'd be nice. Oh, we're at the session highs. This is 104's session highs. It's not been this high since, well, since it dropped when it's its earnings. This is the highest it's been since earnings for Fuzzy. I'm just going to put my stop. As soon as we get 1,500 on this, I'm just going to get green on the day and put a stop at break even. So I put a stop at 103.9, so it's a little bit over break even, but I'll just watch that play out now. 2,500 shares. It'll either move up or it'll stop me out and I'll still be in profit. So that's a green trade now. I just want to see Meta play out. If it gets over 104.50. I might add to the position, but I'll wait. So Mack consolidating around the VWAP, kind of 11.90s, $12. I've got 20 cents of goodness for potential slippage on Meta. I have my stop at 103.90 now. It's back above 104s. I'm just going to leave my stop there. I'm not going to drag it up. I'll move my stop up when it gets to 104.50. No problem at all, Matt. That's what I'm here for. All right, so it stopped me out there. So $630 on Meta, green. Okay, so an upstart is what needs to give me back my money. Why can't I see my trades on Upstart? So yeah, that's 956. So this is where we got in an Upstart. DWAC pulling all the way back. Roblox pulled back, struggling with the VWAP. Has anybody else got anything worth trading at the moment? Mack, Cala, Invite, SFM. That was a big mover yesterday. It's not moving today. Oh, yeah, it is. Grow generation. I can check, Chegg. I absolutely can. Oh, yeah, it's very choppy. It's at 26s, but it's very choppy. It's ranging 50-cent range up and above. The ATR is 8 cents, but it's just very choppy. It's low volume. Up at between 26 and 26.50 up and down. That's Chegg right now. It's been doing this for the last week. I had its move up last week, and it's just been choppy sideways since. So that's Chegg for you, Nero. Meta pulling back with the market. That's okay. I'll wait for the market to turn around before I get back into Meta. Mack. Is Mack going to make another run up? It bloody is as well. See if we can't get some money on that. A break of 13. Up for 20. Why am I not getting the... Okay. 1280 we're looking for as a minimum. Very volatile. Extremely volatile. Let's see if we can't get back in on this in a minute when it's finished pulling back. Rejected at $13. We made some back on that. Made 23 cents on that. Nice. 500 bucks. Have I got any thoughts on who? MMLTP? Huh? No, I've got no thoughts on that. Don't even know what it is. If you're thinking I'm doing Forex here, it's not a Forex channel. Well, now we're looking at Mack for a break of $13 and then a move back up. Back above that 1270 level that was so key pre-market. I should have been paying more attention to the level instead of the price action. Would have held it a little bit longer. I just buy back in at this level because it's a key support level. I'm just going to buy back in. 1270 is a key level. Right, 1280, but just going to give it $0.10 on that support. Trying to pump what, Alexander? Mac? I don't know about pumping. It's already pumped. It's up over 220% on the day. I wouldn't call myself a guru. I don't even know what I'm doing. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Well, I'm talking to Joe Steptoe. He's put a MMTLP, I think it's Forex. The Forex or crypto, either way. So I'm in this for the break of the whole $1.13. I'm in at 1280. I've got to stop at 1260, so 20 cent either way. All right, OTC market, is it? But I don't do OTC markets, penny stocks. Sorry. I don't have the OTC feed. Excuse me. Just 2,500 shares for now, because this is a very tricky one. I'll scale in if I can, but it's looking like it's struggling it's got support at that 1270. There's a key level 1270 pre-market in terms of support. That's why I've just entered here again. I want to see it break $13. If it breaks $13, we're back at the races. So we've got that descending support there up at 1334, 3035 or whatever. There we go, we've got stopped out. Yeah. Mister is Mack could come back later. But let's go back to Facebook, I think. Meta. Yeah, it's kind of bouncing on the September lows there, Mister. Upstart. Narrowing wedge here. It's a difficult day for anything at the moment. So bloody choppy. Now the breakout level is 13 on Mack. I'm watching that on the other level. Meta. Up here at 104s. Double topped. So move that up here to the high of day. Needs to break the high, otherwise it's just going to pull back. I'm watching the S&P 500. It's just entered a period of consolidation. So let's go back to Upstart on that upwards pennant, triangle, whatever. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Difficult day all round at the moment. It's very choppy. Even our old friend Hardy's moving up. Can't trust that. A little bit of a pop before it's just needs to get over the VWAP. Needs ideally over 12 before you even consider that as potential for a potential bounce. But right now, Veru's still halted. It's pre-market. Wonder what's going on. Meta. Ooh, this is interesting. It's flat topping. 24. Yeah. High of days, the $0.25 there. It's flat topping. We're just trying to make some money. Not as easy as it seems. We're pulling back a little bit. Let's go back to Upstart. How we're getting on with this wedge. It broke briefly out. We're going to get a breakout now, or a breakdown. $16 support now. Maybe. Tough week so far this week. As it stands, I'm going red on the month. I was about $500 green as of yesterday in profit on the month. Anything worth shorting? That's a very good question. Let's have a quick look. TLS, so Telos Corporation. Low. This is ouch. This is down under $4. I'm not trading that though, because no leverage. I don't need the leverage with a $4 stock really, but you've got to be careful. Arlo continuing to sell off. So there is stocks that are shortable and continuing to sell off. So yeah, shorting may be the answer. I think what I'll do is I'm going to wrap up the stream and take the dog for a walk, come back. If I need to short, I'll short. I'm not finishing today red. Absolutely not. I'm going to finish today green. Not a lot else moving just yet. So Mack pulling back to towards the VWAP. Just looking at on the higher time frame, we're still 1288 is a potential entry. Meta pulling back. Roblox pulling back. Where's Upstart? Just trying to get up. Trying to break this upwards resistance, this ascending resistance. Typically these will break downwards, but I'll see. I do, Captain. I do when I'm doing Power Hour. I didn't do it yesterday. What was I doing yesterday? Oh, I did do Power Hour yesterday. I won't be doing Power Hour today. I'll be watching the football. So go and spam someone else's channel. Do they actually think that spamming YouTube channels like that is actually going to get them custom? I mean, come on. AVCT. Traded that in the past many times. It's downwards. A possible short there. What's the news? Oh, it's looking very weak on the daily as well. So this is at all-time lows. This actually might be ready for a bounce, but it's breaking lows again. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the stream. I'll continue looking for things to trade. I'll be dropping a trade recap video later on YouTube, so go and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to find out did I get green or not. We're 6k down at the minute, but I'm confident there's enough volatility in the market. It's just the lack of volume and continuation that's putting paid to it. But there's enough volatility in the market for us to make some profits. Maybe I need to tweak my strategy a little bit, become more of a scalper instead of holding. I've been holding a little bit too long. Just take the profits and then re-enter. Do a bit more scalp type trading, and see how that goes. We'll see. I'll be back at it tomorrow, 90 minutes before the market opens. So if you want to join me then, as we do every day, 8 a.m. market time, New York, East Coast. It's 1 p.m. here in Ireland. It's 1 p.m. in the UK, 2 p.m. on the continent of Europe. So that applies to you, buddy, in Hanover. It's 2 p.m. for you, where I'll be starting pre-market tomorrow. And if anything moves, hopefully we'll get a nice little piece of it later today. So I'm just going to be patient. It's raining, so I'm probably not going to take the dog out for a walk just yet. I'll wait till the rain stops and then take her later. So in the meantime, guys, take it easy, and I'll see you tomorrow.